Hey everyone, welcome back to another video, and today I am going to do my top 6 things that I want to see in this Spider-Man film, which is the Tom Holland Spider-Man 3. So this is not something that has to happen, but I want to happen. I probably know that some of these are probably not going to come true, because of the whole, I guess, rights with Sony and Marvel. But number 6 is that I'm going to get flagged for this one. Sorry about that, guys. Ivy, stop it. But I don't want to see Daredevil fighting with Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, and Tom Holland. I would love to see Daredevil in Spider-Man 3, but I don't necessarily want him to join on the adventure. Mainly because we are going into the Spider-Verse. And this, and Daredevil is part of the MCU already with the shows. So if you bring in Daredevil from the Netflix shows that are already connected into this main timeline, like, yeah, sure, it will connect the timeline together. And it's like he's all existing with these characters now. But I wouldn't mind with Daredevil being Peter Parker's lawyer. But him fighting with all 3 of the Spider-Mans, to me, it won't fit. Because you'll get these Spider-Mans swinging around and then he'll just be fighting on the ground. I would way much prefer seeing the giant spectacle of all 3 Spider-Mans fighting Electro and Dr. Octopus and all those guys. So, that's my number 6. I want to see Daredevil, but I don't want to see him in suit fighting alongside the other 3 Spider-Mans. Number 5 is a multiverse version of the Sinister Six. Now, we already know that Jamie Foxx is coming back as Electro. We already know that apparently Willem Dafoe's coming back. We know that Alfred Molina is coming back. We just need to figure out if Paul Giamatti's coming back. Michael Keaton, Scorpion from Homecoming. We already know... We think that we know Mysterio's going to play a big part because he did that whole thing at the end where he revealed to the world that Peter Parker was Spider-Man. So I think that's going to play a big part of it. Sorry about that, guys. Something in my eye. But yeah. So seeing a multiverse version of the Sinister Six would be amazing to see, and like I would just be like, yes, this is everything I want to see in a Spider-Man film. Number 4, I want to see Emma Stone as Spider-Gwen. Because if you haven't seen, like, these fan arts and, I guess where they take a scene from the movie and they incorporate, and they kind of draw over Gwen Stacy's clothes to have, like, the spider suit on, they are amazing. And I want this to happen because we don't see how Andrew would deal with how he's dealing with the death of Gwen Stacy, and we don't see how... I want to see how he reacts to seeing Gwen Stacy but in a Spider-Man costume and going like, Gwen, I love you. Kind of like what Spider-Man did it Into the Spider-Verse with Mary Jane, but I wanted to be a more sadder moment with Andrew Garfield and Emma Stone there. So my third and fourth things that I want to see in Spider-Man 3 are probably not going to happen because they're completely different. One's owned by one studio, one's owned by another studio. And also, it would just seem like that it's copying from those other two films. But number three is that I want a live-action Spider-Verse version of the Avengers Endgame credits. You can have either the Main on the End theme from Endgame, where the credits are coming up, or you can have the original, Tobey Maguire theme, but an extended version so it fits all those credits. And you can have the pullback where they reveal the character, and also you see scenes from their different films, and then it has their signature, and then their name goes on the side of their character. And you can do that for all of the Spider-Man characters, everything from Tobey's universe, so like Kirsten Dunst, you can have James Franco do that as well. Who else? Rosemary Harris, Aunt May. You can have Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland, and Tobey Maguire gets the big Iron Man one, because that's the one that everyone cares about and grew up with. Even I grew up with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and I wasn't born until 2003. Because I grew up watching the first Spider-Man movie on VHS at my grandma's house. So that would be amazing. And the second one is that I want a Sam Raimi Spider-Man style opening credits with their themes. So you could have maybe during the Spider-Man credits, so like Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland, you can have the Sam Raimi, Danny Elfman theme, and then you can merge into the Hans Zimmer Amazing Spider-Man 2 I Am Spider-Man theme, and then from there you can kind of slide in the Avengers theme for Tom Holland, because he's part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you could put in, there's like you're connecting all these universes together, then you can put in Robert Downey Jr. in those credits, you can put Doctor Strange in those credits, you can put everyone from the Marvel Cinematic Universe that has appeared in a Spider-Man film into that credits, as well as having the people from Andrew Garfield's universe and Tobey Maguire's universe in those credits. And the last thing that I want to mention is my number one thing, the one most important thing that I want to see, which no one really agrees with what I've been seeing on YouTube so far, and that is Tobey Maguire needs to be in his original suit, and Andrew Garfield needs to be in his Amazing Spider-Man 2 suit, because that is the most iconic Amazing Spider-Man suit, is the second one, and everyone prefers the second one as opposed to the first suit, because no one wants to see smoke coming out of his spider webs, or no one wants to see the sunglass eyes or anything, because they just look ridiculous. Like, some parts of that suit I think look cool, but generally, especially the web shooters and the eyes, look ridiculous. And the mask, it looks like a basketball. But yeah, that's all. Those are the top 6 things I want to see for Spider-Man 3. I just want this film to be good. I really, really do, because this film will get tons of money at the box office, and it will get a really good, it will get good reviews, and it will make lots of money, so then they can do another one. because Tom Holland's already is apparently appearing in Venom 2. So, if Marvel doesn't want to do a Spider-Verse thing, they can easily take the Tom Holland Spider-Man and put him into the Sony films and do a second live-action Spider-Verse. I don't know how you would get the whole other Rift thing to open. I guess you would get I guess you would make like a machine more than just Wanda splitting it off like we're kind of seeing in WandaVision at the moment, because, spoiler alert, Quicksilver from the X-Men universe is in WandaVision in episode 5 and also episode 6, so check that out. But I'm actually curious to check that out because the way that they do that in WandaVision is that they because at some point Wanda sees the bullets and the white head of Quicksilver. So I think it's just that she is remembering what happened to her brother while looking at the Fox version of Quicksilver. I think that's what's going to happen because even though that I would be happy that Aaron Taylor Johnson from the Fox universe is playing Quicksilver in this universe, I don't want that to happen because that destroys everyone with even though that she said that she recast him, that it's like he's playing the same Quicksilver because there's no point of him being there and they're not grabbing Aaron Taylor Johnson as Quicksilver. There has to be a reason there. Because if you watch episode 5, the end of episode 5 of WandaVision and the 4th episode of episode 6 of WandaVision, that raises big things for both the multiverse, because of Quicksilver, and the MCU as a whole. So, guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. Also, hit the little bell icon to get notified of future videos I make. So, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon. Chance